My name is Sam, and this is another drag race. Let's roll! This here is my 2018 BMW M3 competition package. As much as I love the car, I wanted a bit more performance, better delivery of that beautiful S55 that makes 444 brake horsepower. So I reached out to our sponsors for today's video, BeamerTech. They're offering what is called the Awaken Performance. So basically, it is a small tune that they offer for BMWs. So what is the Awaken Performance? Awaken Performance is an engine tuning service for BMWs and Minis. They change the engine parameters by modifying its software to improve performance, torque, longevity, and fuel consumption. In this case, the remap will not only increase boost for extra torque, but also improve the power delivery. The next one is, of course, longevity. By making it run cooler, it will take a few years off the engine, decreasing the wear of its components and drastically reducing the chance for one of the typical BMW engine failures to happen. The next one is, of course, fuel consumption. With the new ECU map, it will be much more precise due to a better control over the injectors, making your everyday commute all more pleasant and cheaper. So let me give you a quick tour on what exactly happened to the car and how the process went. The first session, they basically took the entire regional map of the car. It took about 30 minutes or so. All I had to do is get a Windows laptop. They provided me with an OBD cable that gets attached to the OBD reader and the computer, and they were able to do the entire process within 30 minutes. The second session is where they basically loaded the new map, and the same process again took about 30 minutes. It was easy, it was less painful, and of course didn't have to bring it to a shop, was done all remotely. Experience so far. So the car has been like that for about a week, and here's what I've noticed. First of all, I've noticed better throttle response, better shifting, and the car is running much cooler. And at the same time, better fuel efficiency, because that's the goal of this tune, the Awaken Performance. All you have to do is find the link in the description below if you want to make your car a little bit better and give it a different performance level. Okay, here we go. We have a Camaro LT1, we have a Challenger, and of course my BMW M3. In this video, we're not going to do a three-way race. We're going to do the first race between the Challenger and my BMW M3, and then the next race will be my M3 against the Camaro LT1. So let's talk about some of the specs. First of all, let's start with my 2018 BMW M3 competition. This one uses a 3-liter inline-six twin turbocharged engine. It makes 444 brake horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. It has a curb weight of 3,575 pounds, and it uses a 7-speed DCT, and it is, of course, rear-wheel drive. Now, that tune that we're talking about, Awaken Performance, doesn't really add any horsepower. It's more throttle response rather than extra horsepower. The next car is, of course, the 2017 Dodge Challenger 392 Transamerica. This uses a 6.4 push-rod 16-valve V8, making 485 brake horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. It uses an 8-speed automatic transmission. It is, of course, rear-wheel drive, but it does weigh more than my M3, coming at 4,000 274 pounds. That's a heavy machine, but it also makes more horsepower and more torque than my car. The next car is, of course, the 2022 Chevy Camaro LT1. This uses a 6.2-liter push-rod 16-valve V8, making 455 brake horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque. It uses a 10-speed automatic transmission, and it is rear-wheel drive. And unlike the Dodge Challenger 392, this only weighs 3,788 pounds, which is about 200 or so pounds heavier than my M3, but it does make a bit more horsepower and a lot more torque. The first race we're going to do is the Challenger versus my M3. Then we'll do the Camaro versus my M3. Let's roll. Okay, Warren, this one we're going to do in automatic mode. Keep it in automatic and put it all the way to sport mode, whatever you have. Mine is in automatic. What mode are you in?
Now I'm in default.
So like sport modes? No, I'm talking about the driving modes.
You want me to put it in sport mode now, or do you want me to wait?
Yeah, we put it in sport mode right now, all the way sport mode. Mine is in sport plus all the way. I only have sport. I have sport and sport plus, so mine is all the way sport plus. But keep the transmission in automatic. The first race we're gonna do, it's in automatic mode for the transmission, but sport mode. When I say 1, 2, 3, go, on go, we roll together all the way to the second cones. I am ready. So 1, 2, 3, go. Let's see how much better this thing is with the tune. Oh my God. Jesus, this thing is so much faster. Wow. I can bet the reason you were so behind is because your transmission doesn't shift down fast enough and it doesn't go into the right gear, correct?
I was on fourth gear when that happened.
Yeah, that's the problem with automatic modes, because you see my car can shift a lot, downshift a lot faster. So the next one we're gonna do is in manual mode. As I said, we're gonna do first, second gear, hold the second gear all the way to the cones, and that should give you a lot more power. Now let's do a bit of a weaving so that we can warm up the tires. Okay, let's do this in, again, in, what do you call it, in manual modes. Keep it sport mode all the way. And we're gonna roll with the first gear and then the second gear, and then hold the second gear all the way to the cones, and then after that we just shift. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Much closer. Oh my God. Oh my God, so much faster. Do you think you did well at shifting, or you want to redo it? What's your take on that?
Do another one, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we can do another one. Absolutely, totally. So just stay behind me so I can do the weaving like this, and then just stay a little bit further from me, and that's it. That's all the way down just to get those tires up to temperature, but we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, go. my God. Oh my God, this car is so much quicker than before. So much. The shifting, it's super fast. I think you were slightly closer this time, right?
Holy shit.
Like, that was so much closer this time. Like, that was very impressive. Nice work, man. Do you feel like it was... Because you could see from the back, I'm sorry to be rude, but you can see from the back, like, I saw a little bit, you were closer to me this time.
You better run that. In general, I think I want to give this car a...
No launch control, and God, this thing is so fast. Wow. That was very good. We launched at the same time.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was nice.
That was very, very good. I'm very impressed with it. So let's go and cool down the cars down there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us for this video, man. Did you have some fun?
Definitely, for sure. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you. I'll see you at the end over there. Thank you. Okay, round 2 of this game. I'm put into drive. M2 confirm.
Testing.
Stas, we are back again, my friends, with another round for fun before we send these 2 cars to the new owners. This is gonna be, you're getting rid of that, I'm getting rid of this, so let's just call this a day and that's it. Okay, sir, what we're gonna do this one is basically we're gonna roll together all the way to the second cones. When we reach to that second cone level, and you've done this so many times, you know the drill. When I say 1, 2, 3, go, we go together, we roll. Keep it in automatic mode for the first roll. The second roll will do manual shifting, but the first one will do automatic all the way there. I have it in sport mode all the way, windows up, and I think we should be good to go. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready. And what a life these cars have had, hey, buddy?
Man, you know what? We don't beat them, but you know, it's nice to have fun, right? That's the whole point of these cars. Like, that's why we buy them, right? Exactly. Okay, sir. When I say 1, 2, 3, go and go, we go. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. Oh, this thing is so much quicker off the line. But he's not far. He's actually closer than the Challenger. honestly, it just feels so much better than stock. Well, it's not really, again, it's not really a tune. It's more like the throttle response is better. You are closer to me than the Challenger, which means you're actually faster than the Challenger. I think we did that race one time, right?
I don't think so. You mean the Camaro versus the Challenger? We haven't run that yet, no.
Well, this just proves that you're faster than the Challenger, because you were closer than he was from a roll. That's very impressive. Okay, we're gonna do the next one with manual shifting. We start with first gear into second gear. We hold the second gear all the way to the cones. You know the drill. Okay, sir, we're gonna do this with first gear starts in manual shifting, second gear all the way to the cone, hold the second gear to the cone, and then we go from there. Are you ready?
You know it.
1, 2, 3, go. Beside me. Perfect, right there. Okay, we are good, sir. Let's do this one more time. I hooked better, but he's not far. Man, those Camaros are fast. Oh my God. Stas, even if we did it six more times, the result is going to be the same. I was spinning, you were spinning, then we managed to hook a little bit, and then we went. So no matter what, I think the result from a dig would be the same. We could be here all day, but the difference wouldn't be massive, I'd say. What do you think?
I couldn't agree more. I think it'd be a waste of time to even run one more, even though I'm completely down to do that. But yeah, Sam, it's very clear the way that both of these, despite the horsepower, the way that they're the final tuning, the way that the suspension, so to speak, just the cars overall, this is what they are.
Totally agree, man. Listen, I just want to say thank you for supporting my channel for so long now, bringing your cars from the Audi RS3 to this. You've been awesome. I really appreciate that, and thank you for coming today. That means a lot to me.
Absolutely, buddy. Maybe I'm thinking, you know what, maybe one day I'll be the guy who brings the most type of cars to your channel. Throughout the years, with all these different whips, we'll see.
I will give you a trophy for that. I promise you that, and I'll give you an honorary plaque from Sam Car Legion to you. Appreciate it. I'll see you at the end, buddy.
Thank you for having me yet again. Cheers, buddy.
That was it, guys. I'm boiling in here because I've had to have the AC off. Such an interesting race. So close with the Camaro in comparison to the Challenger. Those things are absolutely amazing what they can do with just, like, they're literally, the guy doesn't even have wide tires like I do. Those are just 245s. But I don't think it would have been much closer with better tires, maybe slightly, because it still hooks. The traction management on that car is amazing. I'm very impressed with this Beamer Tech tune. Like, I can feel the car so, like, 35% faster than normal. It's just the throttle reaction more so than the horsepower on the car that I feel. The throttle reaction, you put a foot down, is a lot better, and even the shifting, it's much quicker in comparison to the stock one. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and special thanks goes to Warren and, of course, Stas for joining another time. Cheers.